Disney's Hollywood Studios, you're 36 years old today. 36 years old. We're the same age. And today I'm gonna hang out in my favorite park. My buddy Adam's here. We're gonna eat at Mama Melrose. We're gonna enjoy the 36th anniversary of Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, let's take a closer look. Yes, cheers to Hollywood, Bo. 36 years of this place. Last year they had a huge announcement and I got to meet so many people. It was insane. I got to meet Bob Weiss. We saw so many important managers and old Imagineers and things. I don't think they're gonna do anything today, but we will see. Anything is a plus. 36 years is not something to really make a big deal about, but I love this place. Don't you? And if you've only seen a few of my videos, you don't understand the love I have for this park. Well, let me explain something to you. When I was a kid growing up in Mississippi, I dreamed about always going to the real Hollywood, but I came here first. And this in my mind was the real Hollywood. They just had two. Like, Hollywood wasn't a place, but more like Michael Eisner said, a place of mind, so you could create it anywhere. And it just meant you had theaters and you filmed. I didn't realize that Hollywood was like the tame of the town, you know? So this place was a dream come true, to visit Hollywood. And because of this place, it made me dive in to discovering anything and everything I could on how television and movies were actually created. So it made me want to look up all these different things. Like, who were the guys doing the animation? Who were the directors? Who were the guys making the film score? Where was the Carthay Circle? What was a premiere? All those things went through my head, and that's when I became obsessed with this place and how movies were made. And on May 1st, 1989, Michael Eisner welcomed us to the opening of the Disney MGM Studios, and the opening day special started inside this building. You cannot visit that room anymore, but you can wear a Michael Eisner shirt here at the park. It is an appropriate t-shirt.
Michael Eisner.
There it is.
Lurking in the shadows. I can't even see Eisner, which is just how the Disney Corporation wants it to be now. Currently.
Adam, everybody. Adam's back from LA.
It's the World of Micah.
It's me. Hello, welcome back.
Isn't it cool that we're in the courtyard where Cronkite and Robin Williams stood and did the opening special?
That's, yeah, Return to
I
Neverland.
should probably stand up, sitting here on this bench.
I have to show this. This is where the 9 old men, a few of their, I don't think it was everyone, but it was a few of their handprints right here. And then they moved that out to the archives. And see, some of these are blocked off right here. But Adam and I were talking in his video about how you used to be able to walk in here and you could look down and see an animator working on a project right there. And it was like promo photos of them. And it was always them drawing something like Roger Rabbit or something. Yeah, it was in this room here where Michael Eisner did the opening for the grand opening. They filmed it inside that room. They've got it all blocked off now with the meet and greets and stuff. But it's so cool that that's where it was. A lot of people don't pay attention, but you can actually see the old animation building up here. It's a good spot of it. You can see some of the windows up there. It looks like the Disney Studios out in California. It really does. Has a similar vibe, similar color and everything. This color scheme down here has changed with the gray for Launch Bay, but that studio up there, and if those walls could talk. See, this is the real statue of the cameraman right outside of Burbank that Adam told me about, and when I went, I had to go find it because we see this one every time we come into this park. It's crazy that this statue, like, I don't know, when I see this, I think of MGM. And it also helps the fact that the opening day plaque is right here, May 1st, 1989, the Michael D. Eisner plaque. But that's wild that it's a tie-in with Warner Brothers, right?
I don't know if it has to do with Warner. It's outside Warner, between the Smokehouse and Warner Brothers. I don't know if it's just like a Burbank thing, but it is next to Warner Brothers, but I don't think they technically own it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's so cool. And this one's bronze. Is the one in Burbank bronze? I don't think it is. Mine looked a little more silver.
It might not be good bronze plated.
Because looking at this photo right here, you can see it doesn't look like it's bronze plated. I just told Adam something that I learned last time I was here. Showed you guys on the opening day map that this Sights and Sounds used to be where you would go in and record music videos in the old style of Hollywood. And see, this Marge sees it all or tells it all right there. The future is in your palm. For some reason, when I saw all this, I was like, this had to have been something. You know what I mean? Like, it had to have been something. And thanks to an opening day park map, I found out that this actually used to be a real experience. You would walk in here and record music video. And I don't know if it was themed to like a palm reader or what. But see, I've always been impressed with these door names. You Will Impress Them, The Master Thespian, Singer B Flat, Voice Coach, Bill Moore, and we finished some of Hollywood's finest. Checks not accepted.
Never ever knew about
I know.
Dude,
Somebody needs to make this into a shirt, man. Sights and Sounds.
That's a deep cut.
It blew my mind. I was looking forward to that moment the whole time I was doing my video because it was something new.
Pretty good handle on MGM stuff, and that one just blew me away.
And it was because of a dang park map. The easiest thing. Use a map. We got Maroon Studios still up here in front of Peavy's in Echo Park area. And this Holly, Vermont realty is a little nod to when Roy and Walt got their start and they leased an animation building. And that's the little nod up there for that. Yeah, here I always like to show the jetpack stuff that's indented here behind on the map. It's not indented, it's a
Like an underlay.
that's what you call it, an underlay.
I just made that up.
That works. I should know this because I study that stuff in graphic design. I love these, the neon lights and the circular, the architecture here. And behind these gates, this is where they used to do Superstar Television, and they would actually cast you to be in the show. You could be in Home Improvement, I Love Lucy.
So good.
So good. You'll notice things here at MGM too, like this. They no longer build this, but this was like a movie thing back in the day. This was very popular in Hollywood, movie rental places, movie theaters. I wish I knew what this was called. Now this room is next to the old Monster Sound Show, where they basically ripped off, well, they did it first, so I don't know who ripped off who, but it was like Murder, She Wrote at Universal Studios, where they would pick people in the audience, and you would come up on stage, and they would have you do the sound effects.
I think it was a bunch of different shows.
Yeah, it was. And then this is where you would come in and you could record like vocals for a animation film, like The Cheshire Cat. And there's footage of Dick Van Dyke and the Creole triplets walking in here, and they're doing their voiceovers and they're painting the pictures and everything. And then when Adam and I did our deep dive, you found where the door was. It was awesome. This was opening day as well. I've talked about this many times, the Backlot Express, but we're doing the greatest hits today. And this is definitely on that list of greatest hits. That little guy right there is from Horizons. And the more you look around inside this place, the more you'll start to see a lot of different things from MGM and Hollywood and old Disney and old films. It's kind of cool. And over here, check this out, man. There's Indiana Jones. Like, there's the whole epic stuntacular like layout. Maybe some storyboard scenes they were gonna.
When they were gonna walk in here, and this is just gonna be gone. No announcement, no nothing. It's just gonna be gone.
I know. That's the way it happens here. Unless they do a big announcement, and then it's just like, it's too much. I'd rather them just kind of take it. But here, Adam was talking about this in his video too, Bob Hoskins there, how they shot the scenes. There's Robert Zemeckis of him and Benny the Cab and Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Here they are doing a night shot of them doing the Benny the Cab scenes right there. cameraman up here, and that's the same tunnel from Back to the Future 2. I love it. Because you could come in and you could sit in the same
car
vehicle, yeah.
Where is that thing? A dumpster somewhere?
It probably is. But it used to be right here where I'm standing.
All the Roger Rabbit stuff's gone.
Yeah, all the Roger Rabbit stuff's pretty much gone except for Maroon. Yeah, the Doom Patrol, Tomb Patrol, Doom's, Ditmobile, all that. Real cast member flyers and things from the past up here. Meet at the Wonders of Life Pavilion. Cast members come to this trade show. And then there's the volunteers. Stunt hall office. Maybe this whole thing was supposed to be like all about stunts in this area. But they've kind of mixed and mingled a lot of different things. But
There used to be a lot more stunt shows here, Mark.
yeah.
Now there's just Indy.
That's it, yeah. Ace Ventura used to belay himself down. Always have to show this wall because it has some of the best films and TV shows on here, and it's like production slates. Like these are what they would put if you were in a situation where you were out here and they were filming, and they would have these on different walls and trailers and things like that, showing what's in production. I love it. There's so many things like that. Also, I think Adam's the only other person that knows these are not real sinks, just a prop. You can turn it on all day long. I'm gonna turn it on and see how long it stays on. Yeah, right over here is kind of in the vicinity where the photo was taken with the cast of Star Wars and Michael Eisner. And this gift shop was opening. This gift shop was open before the attraction was. Star Tours was not an opening day attraction, but it feels like it. We were just talking, there's nothing here.
So this and Indy were right after opening day.
Like months.
Within 6 months after.
Yes.
They're cheering for opening day. Something's happening.
Something's happening in there.
Somebody knows.
Somebody knows something. Yeah, this was neck and neck, man. This was, you said Indy was August?
Yeah.
May and then August. They got through the summer and then they finally opened it.
And this was
90
or was it December of 89?
I think this was December of 89.
Okay.
Right before the cusp of 90. Yep, and this is still one of my favorite areas because it feels like old school MGM over here. This little indoor area. I've waited in this attraction out here in the summer many times. I stopped over to see some handprints with Adam. John Ritter, this one always makes me laugh because of the way his feet are. If you see, they're upside down. And his doesn't have a name, a date on it. It has a name, doesn't have a date. Talking about the Golden Girls being a MGM hit, you have Betty White, Estelle Getty, and Rue McClanahan here. No B. Arthur. I don't think she was here. And Rick Moranis, he got his the night before the grand opening on April 30th, 1989. They had a huge parade with all these stars, and they were riding in on these cars, and they would drive down Hollywood Boulevard, and they were waving to everybody. Bette Midler was there, Michael Eisner was there, Rick Moranis was there. So many actors and actresses were there that night, but that's why a lot of these are 89 before May 1st. His doesn't have a date, and neither does John Ritter. I can't believe we're doing this. Mama Melrose, possibly for the last time. All these headshots here. There's an Elvis fan in here and Marilyn Monroe's here. And I'm curious what they're gonna do May 10th when these jackets and hats are never picked up from the folks who forgot them of yesteryear. I'm kind of sad about this. And we're seated. Look at that. See Mickey there. Sorry there's a bad glare, everybody. And there's the yummy, yummy food. I'm so excited.
It almost looks like Eisner's about to chow down on some of those delicious meatballs right there. Look at that. You know he ate it here at least once.
Oh yeah.
Right
I think he had to like...
Okay, he's just like going to town on the meatballs.
He had to try the food, right?
He did, right?
He had to try everything. We both got spaghetti and meatballs. And Adam went with the minestrone soup as
Dude, the
well.
spaghetti and meatballs arrived before the bread did.
It did.
Think about that.
It's quick. Let's try the minestrone.
It's good.
It's good. Cool. I know this is good. I love the spaghetti and meatballs here. They're so good. I've had a couple other things. Brought my family here, and they all got different stuff. So I had a bite of everybody's. This still holds up to me as the best. A little bad glare, but more of the celebrity handprint ceremony days. There's Jane Powell right there. I have one of these, a real photo that someone took, and it's of Jerry Van Dyke. There's Robert Klein right there with Mickey. There's John Aston, Sandy Duncan right there. Showed these when we sat down. We had a good meal. All right, that's it. That's a wrap on Mama Melrose. That's a wrap on this photo of Eisner and the gang from Star Wars. The only photo of Michael Eisner in any Disney park right now, as far as I know. May 10th, it'll be gone to a galaxy far, far away. And now I'm full of spaghetti and meatballs. It's delicious, Mama Melrose. Maybe I can try and come back in before May 10th, but I'm glad I got one last meal with Adam here, because he's the only other guy I know that will text me or I'll text him and say, let's do Mama Melrose, and it's an automatic yes. Last bit of Streets of America here, and now we're gonna stroll through Galaxy's Edge, which is still brand new to me.
It's pretty new in the grand scheme of things.
It's been here for a while, but it's like brand spanking new to me. Hey, you're back. You've been away for a while.
There's Doc. Yep, he just nodded.
Yeah.
He has been.
Do you understand us? Yeah, it's Adam.
I've seen a lot of Docs lately.
You have.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're in a paradox.
That very nicely done. Nicely done, Micah. That was good, right, Doc Ondar? Yep, he nodded. Yep.
Now, right over here was Residential Street. Jim Varney's, Ernest's friend Vern's house was right over here. Golden Girl's house was over here. The house from Empty Nest was down here. It's crazy. But since, you know, they've destroyed Residential Street, this is what you get now, which is not a terrible view, I will say. Galaxy's Edge is starting to grow on me a little bit.
Backyard, everybody!
All right.
Is that we want you to clap, we want you to cheer, we want you to blow the roof off this place when Indiana Jones makes his entrance onto our stage. 3, 2, 1!
Lights, camera, action!
All right.
That was amazing. I'm pretty sure there's a hyena somewhere over there.
And action!
we're gonna do Star Tours. We did Indy, now let's do Star Tours. Been a while since I've been here in indoor.
We're gonna go indoors. We're outdoor now.
We're
gonna go indoor.
Dude, when I was a kid, this was the coolest thing in the world, seeing this for the first time. It is the coolest thing in the world. This is Star Wars. This is Star Wars. Yeah, and they got rid of the attraction poster that used to sit right here. I wish they hadn't gotten rid of the attraction poster. I remember back in the day standing right here and watching the Jedi show and see Vader standing out there. There it goes. Pew, pew. Right? I do love this ride. I really do. It reminds me so much of MGM. It reminds me so much of Disney. No, 5 minutes? All right, they're pre-boarding now. It even smells like an airport in here. It's just a good ride. Star Tours is such a good ride. And the fact that you walk by the ride vehicle like this. R2, yeah. Yeah, he's up there. Akbar's up there.
What is it now, R2?
All right, heading to the passengers only. I love the colors in here as well. And then we'll hear Paul Rubens' voice right here, Rex. That was my first flight and I'm still getting used to my programming. Hey!
Nice.
Oh, he just said Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, you humans and the stuff you I'll never understand it.
I was told that was the voice actor of Patrick Warburton.
I am Steve 3PO.
Oh, here we go.
Wait!
I wonder if this helps.
R2-D2, I am not programmed to fly these things. Now just turn us around
Sure does.
before we get into trouble.
Oh, here we go.
I know you have a spy on board.
Who is it?
I'm afraid this
Who
is
is
a
it?
terrible mistake.
They're a spy and a traitor to the first
Not me. I wonder when they changed it over from Vader to Kylo. Here we go. Light speed, light speed. Yeah! Oh, this is great.
They work.
I think we're getting a transmission. Who is it? Oh, it's Poe.
Commander Dameron.
R2, what are you doing there?
Well, sir, it won't be.
Rhetorical question. Listen up. There is someone aboard your ship vital to our mission.
The spy. Is this mission sanctioned?
Let's say it is. Anyway, rendezvous at the coordinates I'm transmitting to R2. Good luck, and you know the rest.
That sounds rather perilous to me.
May the Force be with us.
I don't think we should.
Oh gosh! Woo! Sorry, it's just be blurry. Oh, here we go.
Suicide!
Oh, here we go. Come on,
Right,
R2.
R2. This mission cannot fail. Activate the laser cannons.
Oh, here we go.
Watch it, Red Knight. You got 2 cars on your tail.
They're on me, guys. I can't shoot them.
What? The odds of success.
The audio is very low.
TIE fighters at once is approximately.
Oh!
Well done.
Thanks for your help, Star Tours.
It has been a honor.
Oh. Here we go! 1401, welcome back.
I don't know you have been going for fire.
We did it. Oh! Oh no!
That's my ship.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for joining us. Look forward to seeing you on another flight.
Since it's the anniversary, Must show the mural in here of yesteryear. Look at that. You got the old animation building right there with the paint brushes and Mickey film strips. The old Backlot entrance. Crossroads of America right there. Great movie ride. The entrance here and the Eiffel Tower over there. Goodness gracious. And now we have left. What a fun day it was. It's so hot. It's pushing 5 o'clock right now, and that sun is not getting any cooler. But what a fun day it was here at the Disney Hollywood Studios for the 36th anniversary that no one even knew about. All the cast members that came up and said hey to us today and talked to us had no clue that it was the anniversary. May 1st, 1989. It's the anniversary. Can't believe that nobody really knew. Last year, the 35th was so over the top. I knew they weren't going to really do anything for the 36th, but I figured they would say something, you know? But nonetheless, Adam and I had fun. Eisner had fun. I hope you had fun, and I will see you on the next episode where Bob Weiss and I actually go in and take out one of the Rocketeer's jetpacks for a little test run. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.